Hi, Dr. Park. So I'm going to be doing the dermatome monotone reflex testing. Do I have your consent to run some tests on you?
Yes.
Okay, for the first set of tests, we'll be doing dermatome testing. In order to do this, you will need to have your eyes closed. I'll have to palpate bilaterally, which means I'm going to have to touch both legs. And the first place that I'll be palpating is this more sensitive area. It's near your groin, but I'm only going to be palpating up right here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to have you face the camera more slightly. There you go. All right. If you feel uncomfortable at any point, please let me know and then I'll stop. So right here, I'm gonna start with the ASIS. I'm gonna palpate on this side first. I'm gonna go down from the ASIS down into the middle of his groin. Okay? Additionally, if you feel any unfamiliar sensations from one leg to the other, please let me know. Okay? And I'm gonna do that on this leg. Start on the ASIS, palpate down to the middle of his groin. Both sides. For L2, we're going to start on the greater trochanter, and then from there we're going to come down to the mid thigh. Okay? So, greater choke, down into the mid thigh, and then on the opposite side, down to mid thigh. Now, for L3, we're going to go distal to the greater trochanter, so the greater trochanter is right here. We're going to go distal to that, and then from here, we're going to be distal, then we're going to come down and distal to the medial knee. On the other side, find the greater choke, by the moment. It's not moving. We're going to come to the distal, down to the medial knee. Now we're going to start on the lateral thigh for L4. L4, lateral thigh. We're going to come down on the on the patella. I'm going to come down, medial aspect, all the way down to his toes. I'm going to adjust the camera angle. So again, for L4, we're going to be on the lateral aspect of the thigh, and then we're going to come down across the patella, going down the medial aspect of the leg, coming all the way down to his big toe. For L5, we're going to start on the lateral aspect of the knee. From the lateral aspect of the knee, we're going to follow the tibialis anterior all the way down to toes 2 through 4. And again, lateral aspect of the knee, going all the way down, following the tibialis anterior, down to toes 2 through 4. For S1, we're going to start on, can you move your leg a little bit? Okay, keep your eyes closed. I'm going to start on the lateral malleolus. From the lateral malleolus, we're going to go down to the 5th toe. Then we're going to come back and we're going to...
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, that's just too cold.
Okay, sorry about that. Then we're going to come up on the lateral aspect of the lower leg and we're going to keep going up. Again, I'm going to perform it on the other side. We're going to start on the lateral malleolus. We're going to come down to the 5th toe, go back. We're going to follow along the lateral side of his lower leg all the way up. For S2, we're going to start at the medial malleolus. I'm going to perform it on this side so you can see it. Medial malleolus, we're going to go to the Achilles tendon, and then we're going to follow along the medial aspect of the lower leg all the way up. And again, medial malleolus, Achilles tendon, and medial aspect of the lower leg all the way up. We're going to have him sit down, and I'm going to be doing monotone testing now. For L1 and L2, we do hip flexion. So in order for us to do hip flexion, I'm going to have him bring his knee all the way up, and I'm going to apply downward pressure, and I want him to keep bringing his knee up. So ready, bring your knee up. Don't let me push down. Awesome. For L3, we're going to do knee extensions. I'm going to grab him right here. I'm going to grab him right here. I want you to bring your leg up. Okay? Don't let me push you down. Perfect. For L4, we're going to be doing dorsiflexion. So for dorsiflexion, I'm going to have him bring his leg up. Hold him right here. I want you to bring your toes to your nose. Perfect. And don't let me pull you down. Don't let me pull you down. There you go. For L5, we're going to be doing, for L5, we're going to be doing the big toe or the greater toe. So I'm going to have the same hand position. I want you to bring your big toe up to your nose. Big toe up to your nose. And then I'm going to push it down with my 2 fingers. Perfect. Now I'm going to have you, for S1, we're going to do eversion. For eversion, I want you to point your toes that way. Okay, now don't let me bring them in. Don't let me bring them in. Perfect. For S2, we're going to be doing, basically I want him to kick his foot all the way back, and it's going to be testing for knee flexion. So I'm going to have him kick his leg back, and I'm going to pull it forward, don't pull. Perfect. Now I'm going to test the other leg. So again, we're going to test for hip flexion for L1 and L2. Bring your knee up, don't push down. Awesome. Now we're going to do knee extension. I want you to kick your leg up. Okay, don't push it down. Awesome. We're going to do dorsiflexion now. So I want you to bring your leg up, bring your toes to your nose, and don't push them down. Awesome. 2 fingers for this next one. We're going to do, hold on. We did hip flexion, we did knee extension. So for L4, we did dorsiflexion, and then for L5, we're going to do the great toe. So I want you to bring your big toe to your nose and pull it down with 2 fingers. And then we're also going to do eversion on this side. So I want you to bring your toes that way, or your foot that way. Perfect. I want your foot that way, so more like that. There you go. Do that. Okay, now don't let me bring you in. Perfect. Now we're going to do knee flexion. So I want you to kick your leg back and don't let me pull it forward. Go ahead. Then pull forward. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to be doing reflex testing. For reflex testing, the first one we're going to do is the patellar tendon. I have my handy dandy thing. My semifinus patellar tendon. Right in here. And I'm just gonna, okay? And on the other side. Okay? And then I'm gonna have him roll onto his belly. He's gonna have his feet kind of off of the bed. And what I'm gonna do is, for this, I'm gonna test for his Achilles tendon. Find the Achilles tendon, spread your legs a little bit. Perfect. And his foot should plantar flex. Okay. Let me try one more time. Let me get it right. It's very slight plantar flexion. And then on the other side, relax your leg. Okay, and that's it, Dr. Park. Have a good one.